Wake up, the day is bright, time to feel the flow. Turn your dial for your vibe, we're ready to go. With Courdel Jones, you know it's gonna be real. From 8 to 9, bringing vibes you can feel. News, views, and what's hot today will keep you wired in every way. Livewire, tune in and feel the spark. Every morning, lighting up your heart. Courdel's here, bringing life to your day. Monday to Friday, we're paving the way. Time to feel the flow. Turn your dial to Livewire, we're ready to go. With Courdel Jones, you know it's gonna be real. From 8 to 9, from 8 to 9, bringing vibes. News, views, and what's hot. Keep you on.
Good morning, and welcome to another episode of Livewire. It is I don't know. It is the 24th, I think. Should be the 24th. I'm checking the calendar. Right. It's the 24th of October. And welcome to another. Yeah, sorry about that. Welcome to another program. We have a power outage, so I don't have a I don't have a backup generator system here. So everything is down. Some on the veranda here, getting some air. It's pretty hot inside. Um, Morning, guys. Sorry about that. It doesn't look like we're gonna have a extended program this morning. Um, Several topics I wanted to touch on, but this format does not allow for that. Um, touch on them slightly. I saw Nemo Flubes talking about persons afraid to use the official building, the National Assembly building there at Stabrook. And it just goes to show how daft and visionless some of these persons who are attempting to ask you to lead this nation are. I mean, anybody with a half of a or a piece of a brain would understand that whilst that building has its historical significance, the growth that the capital city has seen doesn't allow for the usage of that facility without causing major disruption to the daily lives of Guyanese, right? Wonderful building, a lot of historical value, but it is in the heart of the city. When you keep Parliament at Parliament buildings at Stabrook there, you got block off that main road. You got divert traffic. Some of the bus parks that function in those areas have to move to a different location to facilitate. Persons have to walk further to get the transportation. The place is congested already. God forbid that there's an emergency service can, the ingress and the egress to the area, they're congested. That building facilitated and was constructed in a time when the capital city was much smaller. So hosting parliament there, all the vehicles for everyone, whether it's parliamentary staff, member of parliament staff, member of parliament, police, media, whoever, caterers, whoever got to be fire service, EMTs, whoever got to be there, could have parked in the compound then, all those years ago when the building was new. But no, with all the additional vehicles that use that area, then the vehicles that will come to that area for the parliament building. It doesn't make sense, right? So I could understand why His Excellency would have named the conference center, the Armstrong Conference Center, as the location. It doesn't require any preparation whatsoever. It's ready and ready to go for the uses that they would like to to execute there. So, I didn't see the issue. But that is what you get from the PNC. I understand preserving history is important, but we must modernize and we must move forward. The conference center allows for so much more effective work from parliamentarians, even on the opposition side. Understand? Allows them to be so much more effective. But Nima Flubes can't see that, right? She can't see past. She can't see past them Venezuelans making them blocks in she yard. You understand? Aside from that, I noticed that Win would have put out a no energy drink. Oh, sorry, excuse me. I noticed that Win would have put out a press statement, members of parliament in waiting. Wait. I thought it's the National Assembly we talking about. They going on like if they in a KFC line and the speaker got ticket receipt number the serving number 13 and they're 16. Y'all need to get y'all act together. You understand? I maintain out of the 16 going in for the We Invest in Nationhood Party, the only person I probably have some confidence in there is Leslie Lowe. Because she would have worked in some politics before. All those former politicians and MPs from the PNC who found their way over there are useless. And they will continue to be useless. Ass on his way out. Ass on his way out. I don't, Odessa, she can say safely now if she makes it through 3 years in the National Assembly, she's set for life. She has a pension. You understand? So, I, Jesus Christ. These people is trouble. Another thing that jumped out at me, I saw the statement from the former CARICOM leaders, and I noticed that a former leader of Guyana signed on to that thing. Um, listen, listen to me. I cannot understand how any Guyanese can be not supportive of the US actions out there. When the same people who crying, no war, peace, peace, peace forever, forever, forever. No crazy war, no crazy war. I thought it's a Spanish Arab she tried to hear it. I surprised Maduro go and learn English. No war, peace, peace. Imagine those people were ready and for war, no peace, war. They were ready to war with us, ready to go to war with us, massing troops at our border, sending vessels into our sovereign territory, and CARICOM leaders saying what? I think we got a statement of solidarity. But how many of them, if anything had happened at our border, would have loaded up their ships and their planes and flew them this way to defend us? And this is my personal opinion. It's not the opinion of the government of Guyana or any minister or anybody. It's my personal opinion. These CARICOM leaders that signed that document, especially the Guyanese one, are you forgetting not so long ago they only wanted war with Guyana? Are we forgetting the images that came out of the last election over there? We serious? Are all them Venezuelans about the place crying all the rioting that going on because persons felt that the democracy was trampled at the last election? And I had some stuff to show you guys here, but because it's not on the computer, I'm not on the computer, I cannot load it on screen. Now, I am saying to anyone, you show me a similar fishing vessel from Guyana, from Trinidad, from Venezuela, that got four 200 engine on the back. A fishing vessel. Four 200 engine. A video showed up with one of the boats that the US blew up. It washed ashore in Trinidad. Or I'm not sure if it's Trinidad, but it was a Trinidadian Facebook page or profile that uploaded it. Four 200 engines on there. You understand? Which fishing vessel is used there? They got a photo from, I think, the Columbia. I don't know what they call their Coast Guard or whatever, but there's a photo of a similar boat covered with tarp, and you're seeing the parcels under it. That's not fish. That's not how fishermen in boats similar like that just go out and catch fish and bring it back. It don't wrap up in nothing. It don't wrap up in nothing. So, and listen, again, whilst we got a letter of solidarity with us in relation to our sovereignty, I am saying I highly doubt those Caribbean leaders, if they were in power, would have mobilized force, human personnel, military equipment to come this side and give us a hand. Highly doubt it. We would have probably been right back where we are right now, with all them in the Caribbean Sea coming to our assistance. You understand? Coming to our assistance. These Caribbean leaders, former Caribbean leaders, CARICOM leaders, I should say. So y'all are unaware of the plight of the Venezuelan people? These CARICOM leaders, whilst you were active leaders in whichever Caribbean country you were in, or in Guyana, have you ever conducted an election like Maduro and the current Venezuelan government did in the last election? Mr. Whoever, I want to call him because they got funny people around the place. Everybody got the allegiance and the loyalty. So you don't know who you're offending. But on a serious note, all who signed the document, all the CARICOM leaders who signed, when y'all were president, prime minister, whatever position you held, have you ever conducted yourself like Nicolas Maduro? Your ministers ever operate like Nicolas Maduro? Had people living and operating like Nicolas Maduro and his administration? I heard a story of some Trinidadian, or partly two Trinidadians. I don't know if they were going to Venezuela or coming from Venezuela or what, but apparently they were on the boat and the boat get blown up. Again, I am saying to you, again, even if it's a cargo boat, right? Four 200 engines, or a cargo boat, okay, or a passenger boat, right? A passenger boat. All right, y'all make it make sense. I ain't saying the person guilty, I don't know, but make it make sense to me, right? Make it make sense to me, or show me any other situation. And they are these fancy Americanized fishing boats, where they got the shed and like them little yachts, man, that got four 200 on the back or three 200 on the back. But the boats that are there, come on now, we all know better. You understand? We all know better. Jesus. Anyway, guys, I keeping it short today. Like I said, we have a power outage here, so I'm not able to use the laptop, the computer system there to run the program. I feel like this is a sign as well. I think we're gonna go on a break for a period. We gotta get some new equipment and upgrade on some stuff as well. So unfortunately, this will be the last one for a bit. Um, I'm still around. I'll still do lives in and out, but not just the Monday to Friday live. We're gonna do some work on the studio there. We set it up, but it still got some issues. We need to get some new cameras as well, and do some, like I said, do some work on the studio so everything streamlines a little better. Right. Again, thank you guys for the support. Make sure you follow Livewire News to keep yourself updated on news in and around Guyana, the region, and the rest of the world. Follow subscribe to our YouTube channel, as we will keep you up to date with all the developments coming out of the ministries and agencies, looking at different aspects of varying things here in Guyana. Right. Other than that, guys, see you in the streets. Um, have a wonderful rest of the day. And GPL, start all this foolishness. Take care, guys.